Hi everyone, welcome back to another You Choose Tuesday with Monaco. I'm Mackenzie and I'm one of the mentors here with Monaco. And tonight you guys chose sweater nails, which is very festive for December. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. The creator of these nails is Bed of Nails NYC. So if you want to go check her out and see what other cool stuff she does, you can go follow her over on Instagram. Awesome. So before we get started, we do have a nail art module. It is very thorough with and up to date with current nail art trends. If you want to go ahead and enroll, you can click follow the link that's going at the bottom. And yeah, awesome. So I've already got my tip ready. I'm just gonna hide this. So in this nail art tutorial, you will need your tip or your client's nails, whichever you have. You'll need some acrylic, so clear. So I've got my Rock Hard Liquid and Powder VIP acrylic, which is in clear. I've also got a brush to dust off excess acrylic, a dotting tool. This one's just got a large end and a small end. I've got a little spatula so I can pick up the acrylic and pour it onto the nail. You can use a cuticle pusher as well. And just a strapping brush. So it can be whichever size you prefer to work with. And then you'll also need your matte top coat. So I'm using the Artistic Matte top coat, and whatever color you're going to do your art in. So I'm going to be using a green, sort of like a pale green color. So what I'll do is I'll get my tip ready. And yeah, so I've already given this a mix, making sure that you don't shake, you always roll, just so you don't get any air bubbles, as air bubbles are your enemy. Awesome. So I'm just going to paint my tips here. And I buffed these tips so then they are a bit nicer to work on. I find when you don't have a buffed tip, it sometimes doesn't cure properly. So it's always nice to have that buffed edge. So with the sweater nails, you can sort of do any design that you prefer. I'll just get this to focus and then I'll explain what we're doing. I think it's my gloves. Is it? I don't know. But I'm trying to, sorry guys. So you can sort of see there, not very clearly, but maybe if I move that out of the way, you can sort of see the sweater nails design, and you can also see in this picture here what we're trying to create. So what you'll do is you'll put down your base color. So that's what I'm doing right now. So that's 2 coats of your color. So that's any color that you like. And then we will put a matte top coat over the entire nail, and then we'll get into doing the art. I like showing this sort of step. It just shows you everything. I'm just going to take my gloves off so then it doesn't get bright. And then a tip is that you want your gel to be thicker in consistency. So if you find that your gel sort of runs and is too runny, it sort of won't work. What you can do is you can mix in your acrylic powder clear with your gel and it'll make it just a little bit thicker. Awesome. So I'll add my matte top coat. Let me know how your guys' day has been and how your Tuesday has been. And to those of you who are watching this, let me know. And also, if you do end up creating this, don't forget to tag Monaco Nail Academy so we can see your guys' creations. We love to see how talented you guys are. Awesome. So though each layer cures for 30 seconds or whichever brand you have, and then I cure the matte artistic top coat for 30 seconds as well. And then I always like to give it a bit of a cleanse because I always find it still looks a bit shiny until you give it a cleanse. And that should get matte. There you go. Awesome. So I'm going to decant some of my colored gel onto my palette, making sure that you're not adding too much, so then you're not wasting it as well. Awesome. So I'm going to get my striping brush and I'm just going to run it through the product, just like that. Get it all through those bristles. And then I'm going to start with doing the lines down the side so you can see that there's those lines that you have. So you want to make sure you don't have too much product, and you also want to make sure that the lines are an even thickness as well. I suggest if you want to try and make your lines quite straight to sort of rest your pinky on your client's finger or your finger, just so you can keep your hand steady. And with a tip, you can sort of turn it around and fix any areas that you need to. Awesome, I'm happy with that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get my spatula or cuticle pusher and my powder. This has a little bit of glitter in it from when I did the glitter application with acrylic powder. But it won't mess this up too much because I have used it. So then I'll tip it onto that wet gel. And the key to this is to sort of let it sit on that wet gel so it can soak that powder up. I do suggest if you're doing these on a tip to wear gloves because that's not good. Awesome. So I'll pop that in the lamp to cure for however long your gel cures for. So mine cures for 30 seconds. And then we'll get into doing the little intricate designs. So with this design, you can sort of play around with different patterns. So this one, if I can get it to focus. This one I've done 2 lines down the edge and then dots down the side and then sort of that pattern. I don't know what to call it. I have no clue what you would call that pattern, but it's sort of, there we go. Now you can see it. So that's sort of the first one I did. Oops, sorry guys. That's out of the lamp, so I'll get my brush. I'll just dust that off. And then you've got your lines. Can't really see it that well, it's a bit bright. Anyway, now we'll go in with our little designs in the middle here. So I might do, what's some ones on here? So I might do the crisscross pattern. So I'm going to start with a line here. And you sort of want to make sure you're not touching either. So I'm sort of doing this funny pattern. So you sort of just have fun with it as well. Awesome, so I'm happy with that. The only thing with sweater nails on camera is that you can hardly even see what I've done because I've put that same colour on top. But anyway, I'll sort of sugar that, that's the term. So I like to apply it onto the wet gel and then sort of just let it sit for a minute and then you can tap it off and put it in the lamp. Awesome. And then I might do quite a neutral colour, so sort of a sweater sort of colour, because why not? Just for those basic people out there. Awesome, so I'm just going to paint my base. Awesome, and then I'll put that in the lamp to cure. Awesome, so this one I'm going to dust off again. And there you can sort of see trying to focus. You can slightly see what I've done. Oh, I wish this would focus because I want you to see. There we go. So that's that design. So now I'm going to do something down the sides here. So I'm not going to do polka dots like I did with this one. Try and get that one to focus. So I did polka dots down this side. You can sort of see that. I'm going to do something a little bit different. And sometimes if you're stuck on what to do, you can sort of look at this image and sort of figure out which ones you'd like to do. So I might do the zigzag. I think that's pretty cute. So I'm going to get my brush, get it filled with gel. Make sure there's not too much in there. And then just do my zigzag. So this is sort of the ugly sweater design rather than a sweater design. And I know some people don't like Christmas nails purely because we do not have snow. So why are we drawing snowflakes and etc, etc? Mainly because it is fun. And I am not going to sit here and do a Kiwi Christmas on nails. Awesome. So because these are ugly sweaters, they don't have to be perfect either. Awesome, so I'm happy with that. So I'll sugar that again with the acrylic powder. Making sure to leave it sitting on there for a few seconds, not minutes, just so then that gel can really soak that up. Awesome. Then tap excess off and put that in the lamp. Awesome. And I'm just painting my last tip in this sort of beige pink color. So then it really looks like an ugly sweater. And then when that one's done, I'll swap it. Awesome, so there we have it. I'm just going to dust that off. And then we have our ugly sweater design. Actually, I feel like it's missing some polka dots. I might put some in between these little squiggles here. Just some tiny ones. And then I'm going to sugar that before it starts moving. Super cute. Might do it on the other side as well. Because why not? Awesome. And then sugar those ones as well. And then wait for a few seconds and then tap that off. How cute. Awesome, and then that will go on the lamp. And then I'm just going to matte top coat the second tip. Ooh. Awesome. So I'll dust that final one off. So the reason we put the matte top coat underneath is because the nail is technically finished once you've done that acrylic in there. So this won't move. So it's not like when you do a like sugaring with glitter on a nail. This sort of is already sort of sealed in. So yeah, so look how cute those are. I'm going to try and focus these. There we go. How cute. Absolutely love these sweater nails. I don't know why, but they just look so awesome, and I love the texture on them as well. Gorgeous. And these colors are gorgeous. Awesome, so I'm going to cleanse that and then we'll do our last sweater design. Awesome, and if you have any questions, even after the live, let us know below and we can always answer them afterwards as well. Awesome, so I'm just going to clean my brush off just with a dry lint-free wipe. We don't want to dry out our brushes. And then I'm going to put a bit of gel on my palette and then run my brush through it. So the same exact steps. So I'm going to start with my lines, making sure they're nice and even. Awesome. And then sugar this. And the trick is always to leave it sitting on the gel for a little bit before you tap that excess off. And then cure. And then I think this time I'm going to do more of the crisscross. So it's that weaving that I might do. And if you've just joined, let me know if you have any questions and say hi so I know who's watching, and give this a thumbs up if you're enjoying this so far. Awesome. Brush that off. And then I'm going to do my crisscross design. So how am I going to do this? I'll start with doing my first line. Am I even doing this right? Nope. And the good thing with this is that you can always wipe it off because you cure. You cure each layer. My God, that's a weird word. Okay, so I'll sort of do a line here, a line here, and sort of just do this. I mean, they could be a little bit more even, but as soon as you sugar it, it'll look so cute. Leave that for a few seconds, tap it off. Yeah, not my best work, but doesn't totally matter. Still looks very cute. I probably could have left the lines a bit wider so I could fit that in, but it's still a sweater nail, so yeah. Awesome. So that's just curing in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then I'll dust that off. Cute. And then I'm just going to do lines down the side. So one here. So with these, it can sort of be any pattern you want. It doesn't totally have to be the same as the photo or anything like that. Awesome. I'm going to sugar that for the last time. Obviously, when it comes to overexposure with these sort of things, I'm not doing this every day and putting it on my skin. Okay. Did I just seriously do that? Ha! What the absolute... Huh. I didn't even... Okay. Epic fail. I will put that in the lamp because it actually didn't even touch any of the gel, so it's working in my favor. Awesome. Put that away. Okay, so this is all done. So I'll just dust that off for the last time. And same, I'll dust this off because that's hella dusty. Cute. Awesome, so then there is our last sweater nail. How do I even get this to focus? No. Okay, well, anyway, here are our 3 sweater nails that we've done tonight. Don't forget you can always rewind as well. So look how cute. Love sweater nails. Awesome. Well, that's it for tonight, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this live. And yeah, I will see you guys not next week, but the week after in another YouTube's Tuesday. Have a good night, everyone. See ya.